As I've mentioned in the past few videos, changes are happening, shifting, things moving rapidly, accelerating at a breakneck pace for me personally in my life in the realm of security and stability. And it's just getting to where I can't deny it anymore. I can't stay in my comfort zone. I can't stay where I'm at. I can't keep doing what I'm doing. So I intellectually, I know that this is all working out for my highest good. That's what I've been asking for, praying for, hoping for. That's what I've been evolving toward and manifesting in my life, is for things to change, to evolve, which is change, to create a life in which we are thriving more than even what we have been. And in every area of our life, I am living in absolute freedom and sovereignty and flourishing, thriving in that area. Because so many areas of my life, I am absolutely abundantly thriving in so many ways. There are some big ways that I'm not thriving as much as I know I could be. So these changes, I know, are taking me out of that comfort zone, moving me higher, transcending where I've been. And it's, man, whew. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and publicly say what it is, because why not? So the job I've been employed at, the company I've been employed with, the work I've been doing is coming to an end for me. On some levels, it's not what I wanted. It has not gone the way I wanted it to. And yet, I don't regret anything. I have given myself my time, my energy, my attention, my focus. I have given the job what I had, and the results did not reflect the investment of everything I have put into it. And because of that, it is getting really close to where it's obvious it's time for me to move on. This is a forcing function of, it's time for me to go beyond this paradigm of this grinding work that, this paradigm of grinding labor. And I got this incredible sign, this thing that happened yesterday, where I loaded the dishes in the dishwasher, all the utensils and everything else like you do, wash the dishes, and went to go unload the dishwasher, take out the utensils, and there's a fork that has a little bee stuck in between two of the tines, and this bee was facing down, and it was dead, of course, but it's a tiny dead bee stuck in a fork. How in the world did that bee get there? I have no idea. And Michelle and I both recognized it as a sign We didn't immediately feel like we knew what that was exactly, but I asked, and I thought about it, I meditated on it, and then I asked again later, and I feel like I got a response of, you know what it means. And so I told her, I said, look, here's what I'm getting in regard to that sign of the bee and the fork. It's obvious, it's apparent that this is extremely relevant for me in this time, the things I'm going through with work and leaving behind the security and stability of a normal job. The income, oh my God, the money is, there's so much. I'll probably go at some point, maybe soon, I'll go into all of that later, because man, it could be extremely terrifying and scary, like the circumstances right now. But back to the bee and the fork. I told Michelle, I said, the fork is symbolic of sustenance and provision, feeding us, feeding me, feeding the family. The bees are workers, bees are drones, bees buzz, 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 go, 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 go. And that bee, dead in that fork, to me, said that the old paradigm of worker drone, working for that sustenance, working, grinding, droning for the sustenance and the provision, that paradigm is shifting, that paradigm is changing for me and probably for several others, and it probably has changed for others. But that was a really powerful sign for me to continue to accept that's where we're going, that's what's happening. And so I appreciate that powerful sign from the universe. I mean, it's pretty amazing how that happened. I've never, it's not, it's not, I don't know if I'd, categorize it as miraculous, but it's how in the heck did that happen? I don't know. But the timing of it, what I felt it was saying, here we are. So, I feel, not often. I've been getting on here lately when I'm experiencing the discomfort of things, and I want to share that feeling of discomfort because I feel that's important. I feel so many people have discomfort in so many areas, and I'm going to be speaking a lot from a higher vibrational state. But I'm not always in a higher vibrational state, and I feel like most of the time I am, and I feel extremely fortunate and blessed for that. But when I'm not, I want to sit with it, and in this case, I want to share it, and hopefully someone will connect with that, hopefully not resonate with that too much, but we'll find some hope in what comes from this, because it's got to be good that comes from this, right? I mean, the universe provides, the universe takes care, the universe is the source. I am sourced, we are sourced. So Michelle and I continue to speak to and talk to one another, and she's been extremely supportive. I can't tell you how insanely grateful I am for that. And for her faith and peace and everything in the midst of this has been phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Super grateful. So I will keep everyone posted and updated on progress, how things are going, what's going on. And for now, I am just working the job, doing the job, droning. I think I may do that unless, they watch this video and decide to let me go sooner. If I don't get let go before the next couple weeks, there's a good chance I'll put in my notice and take a massive leap of faith. Here's what's crazy. One crazy thing is I've taken unbelievable, at least one unbelievable leap of faith before. Years ago. 20 plus years ago, before I really had much of a foundation of faith and everything that I have now, the awareness and wisdom and everything that I have come into over the past 20 plus years. So the universe, God, came through and showed up and took care of us in miraculous ways. I've got to tell that story sometime on a different video. It sounds unreal, like it sounds made up, like my story of how I took this massive leap of faith moving to Austin from Abilene, Texas. So I have that in me. I have the memories of that being provided for like that. And it just so happens I had 2 children that were almost the same age as Jackson and Juniper are now. Amazing. Really incredible. Like, wow. Okay, so, all right, well, they were a little older, but anyway, I will hopefully share that. But in the meantime, I will continue to share here what's going on, the progress, how I'm handling things. And again, most of the time, I feel like I got to speak to this a little more. Most of the time, I feel super grateful because I feel at peace. I feel like the universe, I can trust the universe. I feel like good things, powerful things, amazing things are coming. They are to come. The best is yet to come. I've gotten that message so many times. The best is yet to come. And this is part of that. This is part of the shifting. This is part of the change and the evolution. As we're moving along, I'm shedding old ways of being. This is me shedding old ways of being. That molting, that sloughing off the old skin, that old way of being, that old is too restrictive. It's too constrictive. That's what happened with this job that I'm in. It just almost in an instant, it got incredibly constrictive and restrictive. And I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do the job as it is with the constriction, restriction. And it doesn't matter even regardless of what the circumstances are. I'm at a place where I am moving into a different way, a higher way of being. And so I accept it. I allow it. I say yes and amen. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's do this. And I may have my moments of, oh, fuck. Oh, what if bad things. And I'll feel it. I'll experience it. I may even share it. And then I will again get to the place of, yeah, man, but what if What if beautiful things? What if amazing things? What if powerful things? What if miraculous things? What if incredible things? What if phenomenal, amazing, life-shifting, life-changing things, not just for you, for me, but for others? That's where I'm going. That's where we're headed. So thanks for coming along for the ride. Let's do this.